I'm your host, Mr. Moon Khan, and today with me I have Mr. Zaid Abro and Mr. Asad Zaidi. Today our topic is about generations and understanding them. The generation a person belongs to can greatly affect his or her life. The popular term generation gap means the space between years of birth of people who of different generations who don't understand each other because of their differing attitudes, values, communication, and interest. So, Mr. Zedeman Abro, can you please tell me what makes a generation?
Generations are based on different age groups. There are mainly three generations which are really talked about. So starting with baby boomers. Baby boomers are mainly our grandparents or our parents. Then moving on, this generation X. Those are mainly our parents or some of our elder siblings. Then it's generation X, which is us or some of our elder siblings. It's mainly us. It's totally all about us.
So, Mr. Sujati, what do you think about this?
From 1960s to 2000s, two generations have been born, Generation X and Generation Y. Today we're going to deal with understanding Generation Y. Some of the parents of Generation Y, which are Generation X, are jealous of their people of Generation X are sometimes jealous of their children because they think that their children are having a better life than they lived.
So, Mr. Asad Zaidi, our team did a little research and they found out that parents for Generation Y are more like their friends to Generation X.
Absolutely. But apart from this, Generation Y is tech savvy, achievement oriented, and team oriented. So they're more into technologies, they want to achieve good, and they work in teams.
Jadam Abro, why is Generation Y such a big question mark?
There has been increasing talk about Generation Y, but the thing is, the people ask why they're so different. But it mainly depends on how they're raised. One such book, You Raise Them, You Manage Them, talks about Generation Y. It tells us how to raise those Generation Y people. So, what role did our parents play in raising us?
Dad, wakey.
Oh, Mom, I don't want to go right now. Just 20 minutes more.
You only have 20 minutes. It's already 7 a.m.
I just want breakfast.
Come.
Where's the spoon?
Action.
I don't want to eat this. Mom, where's my omelet?
There's not much time now. Please have them.
I'm supposed to have this. Bye, Mom.
I'm going to work. Take care of the home.
बच्चे
Good morning, Anna. Please copy the homework.
No, we don't want any homework.
You have to do it.
That's not how I want to do it.
But you have to.
I don't. I have a lot of
Fine, we'll do it tomorrow in class.
Gee, thanks. Open the door, man. Yeah.
How was school today?
Yeah, it was fine. So mom, where's my biryani?
Biryani? I made palak soup today.
Yeah, palak soup.
Don't ever say that. Have it.
Where's the spoon again?
Behave yourself.
That was good. A typical day in the life of a Gen Y kid. So what if he wants to pick up his own food, his own clothing, and his own life? People everywhere are complaining about how Gen Y speaks. They speak what's on their mind. That's honesty, not disregard.
To understand Generation Y and how they're raised, we need to understand their parents, baby boomers and Generation X.
Action.
Oh, I'm late.
Did you see the difference in parents' role in each case?
The Generation Y definitely has caring parents.
Yeah, so you saw that in the play, the Generation X parent was completely non-existent. The child comes from school, takes his food, eats it. I mean, then he wakes up in the morning, goes to school by himself. So Generation X didn't get much attention from their parents. So they want to make sure that their children get extra attention. So don't be surprised if your parent calls your boss and tell your boss that he or she is being mean.
That's happened to me.
Probably him too.
Yeah.
Mr. Salar Ahmad, Muhammad Ahmad, and Arslan Qureshi have prepared something for us today about how to manage Generation Y. Well, gentlemen, Mr. Zaid Abro, it was a pleasure meeting you,
Thanks.
and I hope I can have you on the show again. And Mr. Asazadi, you too. You were a great guest, and I hope I can see you again.
I had a wonderful time.
Hello, I'm Sarar Ahmed. As you just saw, there's a big difference between the attitude today and the attitude yesterday. There's a disparity in tones, manners, body language, and of course the amount of love. So, how do we manage Gen Y? We interview some family gatherings. Once the highlight of previous generations are now attended by only those who choose to attend. Other family members are allowed to remain in the rooms with their newest video games or whatever else they want to do. The question remains, what's wrong if a child doesn't want to attend family functions? He or she could be doing something that involves more analysis and critical thinking at home. What's wrong with that? Research shows that children who play Call of Duty, Modern Warfare, Black Ops, and other such video games are quick decision makers than those who don't. Mr. Salam Qureshi will tell us how to manage Gen Y.
I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to manage Gen Y. The first thing is be their mentor, not their boss. Give feedback quickly. Don't keep them waiting because they don't have time or patience. Provide challenges. They get bored easily and they want to prove themselves all the time. Make work fun or they'll quit. Encourage technology because they can't live without it.
And that's it from us. The key is to understand and manage the generation rather than wonder about it. We're talking to Miss Saira Sayyed here. You is? Did your parents pay as much attention to you as you give to your children?
No, my parents, like I was independent, but now my children are mostly dependent upon me. Like I have to serve food, I have to make them bath, I have to ask each and everything to do them. But you know, when
I was
like my parents, they don't do these all. They haven't done these things with me. That's it.
Hi. Do you like going to family functions?
No, really, I don't.
Why not?
Because I enjoy more playing games at my home